Okay, so hi, this is Mike. I've obviously got this Pine 64 here. I'm just gonna open it up and see how it looks. Um, I'm not a professional unboxer, but I'm super excited about this device, so we're gonna try it out. I did open it a while ago, and I made sure I plugged it in. I charged it for about 4 hours, so that's super useful. It came with, by the way, this cable here that's not shown pulling out of the box because again, this is what I use to charge. Let's take a look. Little micro SD card thing. And oh, this was also in the box because I got this one. All right, now the fun part. This is a very tight sleeve. Okay, let's see if I can get this to turn on. Okay, maybe I'm missing something. Okay, quick start guide. Device should be charged. Okay, back case removal. Okay, this is definitely the power button. Okay, let's see. Okay, let me try holding it. No dice. Okay, we're gonna try plugging in. Maybe it doesn't want to turn on. Maybe the battery didn't charge correctly when I hoped it did. Okay, plugged in. Oh, I felt it vibrate. And it's booting. Awesome. Cool. Oh, I'm excited. Let's let's zoom in on this a little bit so we can share it. Okay. Ooh, okay. Now it's asking for a lock screen pin. Not gonna show you that. Okay, cool. This is pretty much the only phone I've ever had that asks if I wanna enable SSH. Yes, sir, I do. Okay. Okay, so it's the touchscreen is kind of hard to use. Um, let's just do a password of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Feel like there I hit the continue button, but didn't actually hit. No. Oh, look, it's got a little mouse. Interesting. So this is the Postmark OS that's on here. That's not an issue with the hardware. That's just the software here. Okay. Let's please continue. Character must be lower. Okay, so I have a capital N here. It's getting mad at me for that. Okay. There we go. Okay, full disk encryption. Do I want to enable full disk encryption? It'll probably be faster if I don't enable it. But if I lose anything, you know what? I am not going to enable it for now. If I want to, I'll come back later. Okay, once you hit install, the installation will take place. Okay. Ooh, I'm just a little too zoomed in. Let's see. I go in between. There we go. Perfect. So I'm just gonna pause this till it's done. Okay, just finished, and it turned itself off. I didn't touch it. If it comes back on. Hmm, nice. It's cool when you've got a little blinking cursor on your phone. It means it's running Linux. Love that. Okay. Welcome to your new Postmark OS installation. You're running a beta release. Install updates now. Make regular backups. Tap the top bar between the clock and the battery. Can't really see it, but there's that battery. There's the clock. To open and close the top menu, connect to Wi-Fi. Install updates. Detail usage instructions. All right, thanks to everybody who contributed to Postmark OS and Posh. As Linux enthusiast, you can contribute to Postmark OS too. That's why I bought it, and the fact that it's got the hardware switches. So this might be a good opportunity to connect. Instead of doing the instructions like they say over Wi-Fi, let's try and use this dongle because it has this Ethernet adapter. So it looks like it'll take power in here. So let's see. And the battery looks pretty full, at least from that icon. So let's unput. Nope, she's gone. Okay, great. Did was I supposed to flip the battery over at some point? Yeah, initial setup. Read this. Check it out. Your Pine phone arrives with a plastic strip placed between the power connectors and the battery. You need to remove it prior to use. Okay, that's why you should read the instructions. So let's go ahead and do that. Guess all my time charging was wasted. All right, so let's pull this out and actually read it this time. So it says you need to remove it. You may insert a small SIM card. There's a notch at the bottom left. Okay. I'm looking for a notch. There it is. It looks to be on mine on the bottom right. Um, I don't know if you can see right there. There's a notch. Let's use this notch to open the case. Hmm. Oh, notches and bottom left when it's down facing you. Okay. Also, the very first phone where you have to pry the case open to even begin to use your phone. Ah, there we go. It was easier to use my fingers than it was to use this prying tool. Okay. Okay. I assume this is our little plastic tab. Let's. Oh, use a replaceable battery. Oh my gosh. Sometimes the little things, not so little. Okay. This is a work of art. So there's nothing tied to the back plate. There's this shiny material here. Not sure what that's for. Maybe to block RF interference. So we've got these pads here, which from what I've read can be used for add-ons, but it obviously doesn't connect to anything here. Here is where you have your hardware switches. Let's zoom in on this. Um, Too bad. We'll just zoom in the boring way so you can actually read it. So there's those hardware switches. And I got the 3 gigs of RAM, 32 gigs eMMC version. I'm pretty sure the only change that you could get was getting one with more or less RAM. And I got the one with more RAM because who knows what I will want to use it for. Okay, it clicks very nice and snug. This definitely is not waterproof, but there ain't getting no dust in that. Okay, so I have no battery. Lovely. But I'm still going to try to use this thing. So let's this adapter that they have. Plug it into Ethernet, and then plug the whole thing into the phone. Okay. Ha, nice. I'll have to be careful not to bump any of the connections. Tap back. And let's hope we don't have to redo that setup. Nope. Okay. So the first thing they said to do was to update. I assume we'll do that in software. Updates. Beautiful. Okay. Update all. Let's just while it's updating. So it's not very responsive when I drag, especially while trying to do updates, which is too bad. But like, yeah, like that right there. Scroll up. I almost take my finger off before it stops. All right, we'll let it do its update and we'll come back. Okay, it looks like it finished. I didn't touch anything. It just got to this screen here. So we can come to installed. Back to updates. Let's try and just refresh it and make sure there's nothing that was missed. Oh, it's still spinning. Looking for new updates. Software is up to date. Beautiful. Okay. So first thing I want to do ah, is um I want to set the clock because apparently the clock is wrong. I hit this button here and come to let's close that. Settings. I love that background. So already the screen protector is getting pretty dirty. I'm sure you can see that. Since this is going to be a daily driver for me, I'll need to look at seeing if somebody sells a screen protector for this shape or not. Date and time. Okay, so time zone is off. Um, I am in the Denver time zone. Okay. No, nothing. Okay. Cool. Just hit back and then I like my AM PM. Perfect. That's exactly what time it is. 4:20. Beautiful. So we can look at our users. Let's do that. Nope. Okay. So here we have two users. Linux user, your account. This must be the phone's UI. Okay. Default applications. Awesome. Oh, away. About. Sweet. Processor unknown. Graphics unknown. Disk unknown. But it is the Pine phone. It knows that. Let's check for updates. Cool. So let's look at. Uh, I like this up here. I almost like that UI better than I do my Android phone. Okay, let's see. Calculator. Let's take a look. It does take a while to switch. Um, let's and cool. Oof. Okay, actually, I'm gonna pull this off because I think that might be interfering with my touches. Oh yeah, it's a lot better. So much better. Okay, so take the screen off. Number format, screen protector. Okay, cool. There's this keyboard. Oh, we can pop the keyboard wherever we want. Not really useful here, but so we have a clocks. Let's see, does this set alarms? Yep. Add an alarm. Let's do 8. 8. Maybe I have to erase it first. 08. Okay, that's not working so well. Hmm. Okay, type something. 08. 8. Okay. I want it to go for 8 o'clock in the morning every day. We're going to call this wake. So this is sucky. Come on. Oh, okay. Wake. So something causes it to just stutter and just not respond. Super unfortunate. I'm not sure what it is. Maybe it's running updates in the background. Not sure. Yep, it's like I have no SIM card. We're not connected to Wi-Fi. Cool. Stopwatch. Start. Okay, that's pretty standard. Timer. 1 minute timer. Go. Cool. And world clock. I'm not really interested in that. Okay. Text editor. Hi. Oh, that works pretty good. Close without saving. Yes. Now let's do the hard one. Firefox. Okay, Firefox is up. This is the desktop version of Firefox, but okay, try zooming so I can zoom out. Let's try rotating that. Okay, portrait landscape. There we go. This is the desktop version of Firefox, but with a mobile-friendly configuration. Try zooming and scrolling with your fingers. So there was some issues with it not showing the whole page. Wow. This is actually really cool. The desktop version of Firefox on your phone, especially since Firefox recently just updated the Android version to not allow you to use all your extensions. Here is a free software add-on we trust. I feel a slight amount of warmth right on the back, right about here by where the logo is, but not very much. Okay, so there's no auto rotate, which is okay with me. uBlock Origin, also one of my favorite apps, add-ons for Firefox. Okay, so it looks like we really ought to be using Firefox in portrait mode. Let's try it again this time. Add to Firefox. Oh, so big. I really want to add this. Oh, it's so big. Okay, we're gonna try this again. I wonder if changing the landscape. Uh-oh. I just think I bumped the power. Okay, let's try again. I wonder if landscape and portrait caused it issues. Again, very, very much beta, like developer stuff. While I am going to try and use this as my daily driver, um, it is not, I don't recommend, at least you've watched this. I wouldn't recommend this for anyone's daily driver, and neither do the people who sell it. But it is cool. Okay, well, it's still sitting here. Um, we'll come back to this later. That's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Um, so we've looked at those things. Now let's look at the phone features. Okay, so we've got instant messaging, preferences. Ooh, what is this? Is this text messages or is this something else? Ah, Jabber. Okay, so you need to have a Jabber account to do this. I wonder if they do text messages. They probably do. Um, but we'll see. We have phone. Ooh, phone calls. Okay, I have to do this. I have to add my sim. We have to make a phone call. Okay. Here's my current daily driver. Let's get a sim ejector. I'll be right back. Okay, sim ejector grabbed, and I just ejected my sim. Here I have a sim card. So I'm going to actually turn this off. That turn, nope. Yeah, I got to figure out how to turn this off. Power off. Look, it's got a little carrot and an at symbol. That's interesting. It's going to turn off. Okay, while we wait for it, uh, this is my current sim ejector of choice. 5 Siri. Okay, well, I'm done waiting. I unplugged it and it just turned off. I don't know if that's lack of battery or it finished on its own. Let's reopen the case. Oh, such an easy case to open compared to the other ones. Okay. All right. Now let's pull the battery out. And my sim is too big, so I assume that's where this thing. Where'd I put it? Here it is. Where this thing comes into play. Yeah, I'm not going to show putting in the SIM, um, but I'll show you once it's installed. Okay, SIM's installed. Wasn't too bad to do. Let's add the pad. So while the case is easy to take on and off, it's still not super easy. So toggling those switches in the back, it's not going to be extremely pleasant, if I'm being honest. And that's the primary reason why I bought this. It was I'm really into being able to turn off and on those features, and if I can't do that easily and quickly, then it won't be so awesome for me. Um, but again, this is just a developer version, and who knows, they might expose them later down the road. Okay, I'm gonna wait for this boot up. I'll be back when it does. Okay, we're back. It came back up. Oop, that's kind of cool. Unlock. Nice. So let's do messaging. SMS. Okay, so it looks like this is here now. Well, let's see. So it says start SMS chat with the plus button in the title bar. Send to. Um, let's just do phone number 1-208 208 42 33749. Okay, so I'm sending it to some random website. It says they received text messages. And it says it came. Sick. So we're getting text messages. Cool. Can I delete this? Delete chat. Beautiful. Okay. So I made a phone call with a friend right before I came in because I didn't want to dial a number on camera. And it didn't sound so great. We're going to dial again and see what he says. So I'm going to hit pause till he answers. Okay. Um, what happened? Hi. Sorry, what? Oh, geez, this is it's so garbled. uh, but it works, so that's pretty cool. All right, bye. Okay, so the phone works. Let me show you what the dial pad looks like. The phone works. You can dial your numbers ish. Gotta be careful. He said that it sounded super garbled on his end. I'm not sure why. I'm using T-Mobile. That's my provider. We can look at our address book. Kind of cool. Local address book. Sure. Make a new one. Okay, that's kind of stuff you can save there. Cool. What should we do now? Let's take a look at the software. See, is there new apps that we can look at? Eh, Let's let's say I wanted to just do a video. What is Cheese? Cheese uses your webcam to take photos. Yeah, oh, it says we have it installed. Is there more stuff? Let's hit launch. Launch. Okay. No launching. Try again. Cheese. Launch. Well, that's unfortunate. Let's let's just see what other. Let's look at what we have installed. Cheese. Take photos and videos with fun graphic effects. Is there anything else in this manual I should have read? Nope, nothing here talks about Postmark OS. So we have Cheese, but I'm not sure how to launch that. Everything else is here. So let's go back to more software. Communication. Okay. Firefox. Productivity. Okay. Contacts. Games. Ooh, no games. Graphics and photography. Nothing. Add-ons. I already have that installed. Developer tools. Nothing. Education and science. Nothing. Utilities. I already have all those installed. So, kind of interesting. It looks like the only things we can install are things that we already have installed. And Cheese is already installed, but unlaunchable. So that's our phone. We can browse the web. We can edit the text. Got a clock. Oh, most important part. Terminal. Okay. Oh, that's so cool. Okay. Let's see if I can SSH into this baby. Oops. I bumped the camera. Okay, so my IP address is 144. So I'm going to hop onto my machine and see if we can SSH into it. Hey, let's do this. All right, pop the SSH up. Okay, SSH. I did ninja at 10.42.0.144. Ooh. Um, let's just clear this out. It's saying that I've already tried to SSH into something at this IP, but it's not this machine, so I just removed that. Normally that shouldn't happen if you haven't had that problem before. And the password was 1234567 8. Okay, so this is pretty much the only phone where you can SSH into your phone. Um, Pretty cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We do have sudo. Heck yeah, we do. We got root, and it came with our phone in the instruction manual. um, oh, you can't see it. There we go. Cool. Yeah, we have root. Sudo uh, cat slash Etsy. Bam. All right. Now the fun part of this phone, now that I have root, um, is to honestly to play with it, learn more about it, and see what I can find out. I think that this phone specifically, it's kind of hard to use. Um, I don't really know if it's no. I mean, it's really hard to suggest to almost anyone that you should use this phone just because of the weird clunkiness that it has, and especially because of the horrible call volume, like not volume, the horrible call quality. But I don't know. We'll see. Um, I'm gonna see if I can continue playing with it, see what more there is to find out about this phone. Oh, look, screen brightness. And I'll do a better review later down the road. This is just kind of me exploring and seeing and trying to figure out what kind of magic I can make this have. Hopefully you found that useful. See ya.